Peace family, welcome to my July garden tour. We are finally starting in the front yard. This was recorded in June, but everything was looking beautiful, so I took the time to record and show you guys. Look at my roses, so many blooms. What a beautiful entrance into my home. This is my Aldi rose. It just keeps getting longer and longer, but it does produce flowers sometimes. And this is my little indigo. It's doing well. We planted this together. My last little chamomile, trying to make it. And look at this yarrow, you guys. I'm gonna harvest and dry some of this, but I'm so excited about the way that it's growing in my front yard and spreading. I've got my hibiscus over here. We are sneaking in those medicinals in the front, you guys. I have ginger right there. There's turmeric. And when we have these beautiful jasmine plants, oh, it makes such a beautiful smell when you're walking to our door. I hope you guys enjoyed the front yard. Let's see what's going on in the back. Peace. Peace family. I hope you guys are happy and healthy and doing well. Welcome to the backyard portion of our July garden tour. I did miss June. There was just a lot going on in June, a lot of work that was done, so hopefully I can show you guys that. It's still a jungle out here, but things are growing, we are harvesting. That's all we can ask for. So let me turn you around. Let's start with this brand new lime tree. I actually went to go help my friend in her garden, and when I got there, she had this thornless key lime for me. So I put it here and I let it get some of the worm water, and it's been happy ever since. I was kind of leaving it in this shady area for now. My mom gave me this fern. I think it's a fern. And so I've been kind of trimming the dry parts off and watering it and keeping it in this back area. If you guys have a fern, let me know how to take care of it, because I don't know. But it is still mostly green, so I think I'm doing okay. There's a lot of weeds that have to be pulled out, you guys, so just know that throughout the whole tour, okay? These are cuttings from my yellow pear tomato. I'm hoping to get to share those. All of this mint needs to be cut back. That is peppermint, and then my chocolate mint is also leaning everywhere. I don't want it to root in here, and I don't want it to smother my lamb's ear. So the lamb's ear does look good if I get in here and get the mint and stuff off of it. And also Okinawa spinach. It's looking pretty good, looking like I need to harvest it. I think I'm letting go of beans for now until the fall, until it cools down. These beans are growing, but look how they look. Look how the leaves look. I just don't like it. It's not looking good. So I'm gonna let those be. I told Diva Jones that my greens wouldn't go to seed, and then now look how they look. They were getting eaten up, so I cut them back, and then I sprayed them with a little bit of orange oil. And why is it looking blurry? There we go. It's just looking crazy. I don't know if it's gonna recover. If it doesn't, I'm just going to replace it with something. Another Okinawa spinach, looking beautiful. Next to the Okinawa spinach is a purple island kale. This is growing beautifully. We did get some rain recently, and I think everything is pretty happy with the rain. You can see my purple opal basil is looking beautiful. I was trying to let these green beans go to seed, but they really didn't really. I see one here. One dry one. I don't even know if it's going to be a good one in there, but I'll sit this over here and I will see. I think in my yard, beans just have an expiration date. So my geraniums are looking pretty good. I need to get in here and deadhead them and pull some stuff off. We'll stand back so you can see the deal. The deal is huge. It's huge. If you live in Houston, any fresh deal, I got you. Okay, for real, y'all, I'm gonna have to let this deal not take over though. Cause if you look down here, it is like looking like a tree. You know, it's big. It spreads up under there, so I'm definitely gonna pull like a lot of it out and hang it to dry because it's taking up way more space than I wanted it to take up. Baby lizards live here. I planted it for the ladybugs. Ladybugs did not come here. I have ladybugs in my garden, but they're not in the deal. I had some beans. I tried to sneak back here and make some beans last longer, but as I said before, first of all, the deal is taking over. And second of all, I think beans have an expiration date in my garden. The rest of this is just sweet alyssum. My Cuban oregano, as usual, looks beautiful. I just harvested some of this and made some cough syrup. Well, I started the cough syrup, and I guess I'll try to do a short video and show you guys what it looks like from day to day, the cough syrup. I still have garlic in here that's not going anywhere. This yellow pear tomato is doing great. I harvested some off of here today. It did have a limb break in the rain recently, and we are just finagling the support for this guy. This is about as big as the tomatoes get, and I've been trying to top it too, but it keeps getting taller. So, I don't know. But anyway, up under it, I have calendula. I need to deadhead this calendula. A lot of stuff needs to be deadheaded, so please excuse it. I hope this is looking clear. I have a basil up under here, and then I have a few carrots that are, I'm not really, I don't know what they doing. They just small. Maybe they'll give me seeds. I don't know. I'm not waiting on them. Alright, let me step back. I really need to get this rose out of here, and I need to harvest sweet potato leaves because I don't want sweet potatoes to sprout in this bed. I'm going to do other stuff with this bed, but I don't mind it taking all of this space. And I was trying to get it to go like over the greenhouse, but y'all know how sweet potatoes do. So anyway, I'm working on that. It's a lot to work on. Over here, in here, see, the sweet potato is doing a lot. That actually is lemongrass. I thought it was just grass, but it is lemongrass. I'm going to put that in the front. I have a cherry tomato here, but I have a feeling it's getting too hot because it's not making any tomatoes. And as you can see, I got branches coming out here. So I just need to organize this. Stuff has gotten knocked over, and I really didn't get a chance to take care of it. I have some comfreys that I'm going to be delivering to people. These were plant starts. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks so hot. Maybe I should have put it somewhere else. I did plant it at night, and I watered it at night. But that is the piece of the yellow pear tomato that fell off in the rain. We'll see if it survives. This was supposed to be mommy's ugu seeds coming out here, and I don't even know, maybe this is one, but I think this is like a cantaloupe or something, probably coming out of the compost. Comfrey always looks great, of course. These pole beans, I really wish I had an arched trellis for. I feel like they're still growing, but the trellis that I put them on is not really long enough for what they want to do. My peppers from seed are starting to look so good, y'all. Let me pause for the airplane because it's loud. Okay, these two peppers right here are Lacea peppers, and I grew these from seed, and I'm so proud of them. This is the second one coming on here, and it's looking lovely. I try to wait until they start blushing to pull anything out. I do have a carrot there. I think I believe it's for seeds. That is my chives. I did recently plant this mango melon here before the rain, so hopefully he does well there. We shall see. This is also planted from seed. This is a chili pepper. I think it's an Anaheim chili pepper, and I finally got a pepper on there. It's looking good. It's about to make some more flowers. It's got another flower right there. That tomato is a homestead tomato, and it has a few on there. It's just, to me, like moving real slow with it. And I feel like it's starting to get to the temperature where tomatoes struggle. Hopefully, because it's back here and it gets the evening shade, it'll give me something. I don't know. So these echinacea are looking absolutely beautiful. I did show y'all how the yarrow was looking last time, but you can see I've got some little ones trying to come back. I'm going to cut this yarrow back a little bit so that they can get all the water and stuff. That echinacea needs to be deadheaded, as you can see. The peach tree is looking great, but we have yet to taste a peach. Somebody is coming every single night and having dinner in the peach tree. I was wrapping them in the tulle, and somebody who can use their hands very well are coming, and they are unwrapping the peaches. Okay, not him. I don't think it's him. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. Up under the peach, I have a leaf of life plant back there. Yeah. Okay, so let me pause for a sec. Okay, y'all, there's no way to not show y'all the jungle. So y'all know back here behind the tree line, this is all supposed to be mulched and stuff, but there's just stuff everywhere, and that's fine. I'm slowly cleaning it up. This is a noni tree. That is my star fruit coming back, and this one is my elderberry. Back here, I'm trying to plant more turmeric, so that one that looks empty, I need to cover that up. That's one of my weed teas that has turmeric planted in there. There's turmeric planted in there. That is a lavender. This is my sugar baby watermelon, which is looking pretty good. It only has one watermelon on it right now, though, so maybe I need to fertilize it. Not with nitrogen, but with what, potassium or phosphorus? Both. Also, turmeric's planted back there, and my onions are dying back. They did go to seed. Let's see if I can show y'all. Dang, I wonder if I should go get that. Can y'all see that? That is the onion that went to seed. It probably already dropped the seeds, but I was fine with that. I was like spread out. I am going to try to air layer. I'm going to try to air layer this peach tree. Oh, look at this baby. Oh. Hello, buddy. Hi. I'm going to try to air layer this peach tree, and so I'm going to get some of these lower limbs off of here so that my onions back there can have more space and stuff, but I still water them, try to keep them from drying out and stuff. Okay, back there we've got, I think that's an avocado. My husband picked that one.
And my canna lily, it made the most beautiful flower the other day. I will definitely put a picture on here for you guys to see it. And I'm still cleaning up back here. I'm gonna show you what's real because the weeds have grown through this mulch, and I haven't had time to come pull it out. That is my pineapple guava. That one looks beautiful all year, all the time. This one is the soursop, looking lovely. And then we have a mango here as well. We do have a plan for covering these heat-loving plants. And all back there is weeds. Starting from here, I'm going to weed and mulch all back in there. And I want to have turmeric just lined up back there, just like I had the tree line. So I'm redoing a lot of stuff in my mind first and in the garden as well. So check out the shade cloth, you guys. And let me know if you think it's working. Ew. Bow. Who wasn't making peppers? Ooh. Yes, y'all. I'm so happy. I think my pepper is happy. For the most part. I did leave this one on there. That was on there when I first put the cloth on there. You can see it was burnt, but ever since then it's been making more peppers now because it stopped making peppers and they are not burned, so it looks great. I also have a carrot back up in there. I have a calendula that needs to be deadheaded. I have a purple basil, and then I'm replanting over here, so adding my rabbit poo and compost and stuff like that, and more leaves. I planted some squash seeds here, but if they don't sprout soon, I'm gonna put some more. I'm gonna step back so y'all can see the tomato. The tomato is starting to get spider mites and stuff. It has given me a lot of tomatoes, a whole lot, and I didn't think it was gonna last this long. I also think it's time for the loofah to maybe take over, so we'll see how many tomatoes I can still get because it still has a lot of flowers. The loofah's gonna have to just kill it all the way off before I pull it out. I also have an okra. I guess I'll go to the other side here. You can see the okra is getting taller. And it's making okra. Oh, sorry. Where am I? Ugh. There. Sorry about that. Okay. Now. Oh, I forgot to go over here. We just all crossed the yard, y'all. The garden is bigger every time. This is the beauty berry. It looks great. This is mostly for the birds, but I definitely want to harvest some for some jelly. And a comfrey somehow made it over here, and I left it there, and I love that. I just moved this blueberry. This is the pink blueberry. I don't think it was getting enough sun. These were cuttings I just moved. I don't know if they're alive or not. That is empty. That was a blueberry that died. I just need to take the soil out of there. This is my blackberries. It's looking pretty good. I want to move that geranium. As you can see, it looks like it is struggling. I decided to put these roses here for now, but they're actually going to go in my front yard. Come on over to the zinnias. I planted these pink zinnias for my baby girl. She loves pink and she likes to help me pick bouquets. So that's for us. This is also where my loofah is planted. It's starting from here and it will eventually take over this entire spot. Now it looks like it's going up here. If it wants to go like around and give that tomato more time, I'm not going to be mad at it. This is my jalapeno pepper, which I'm hoping is going to start getting some afternoon shade as the loofah and tomato and stuff fill in more. And then this is my sriracha pepper, which I just I have some drying in the dehydrator to make some powder, which I'm super excited about. And this is my other okra. Oh, okra flowers are so pretty, y'all. Let's see if I Okay, y'all, sorry about that. My phone overheated, so I'm out here, but it's not as sunny, not as hot. But look how pretty this flower is. I love okra flowers. And I know it's a shame over here, but I'm going to show y'all because it's real life. All this behind these trees is supposed to be weeded, pulled out. That's weeds. It's supposed to be mulch back there, so I gotta clean that. But I do have a key lime here that needs some love and space. I have my yerba mate. It's healthy. I just need to get these weeds away from here. This is who used to be Maya, and I think Maya died out, and then the rootstock is now growing. We made air layer onto it. We also let some of the monarch babies, it's not monarch babies, it's swallowtail babies, eat that instead of my other citrus trees, like this kumquat. I do have some kumquats on here. Don't be distracted by the crazy looking back. We've got lots of new growth on the kumquat. So overall, I think it's doing well. I just need to get rid of old pots and stuff like that. And that happens in the garden, okay? I replanted some potatoes, so that's what's in here. They haven't sprouted out yet, and I'm just going to leave them there until it's the best time. I just planted some okra seeds in here yesterday. These are another replanting of potatoes that will let just pop out. They probably will pop out when it cools down just a little bit. This is corn that I recently planted, and this is the type of corn, I think it's called dent corn. So I'm going to let it dry all the way on here, and then you grind it up for like grits or cornmeal. So that's what that is. I've got a squash here, and I don't remember what kind of squash it is because the pen that I used got wiped off, and I forgot I had a little herb under there when I put more leaves and stuff. So that little herb, it barely was growing anyway. This is my Ethiopian kale. I do recommend this kale growing in the heat. It still looks beautiful. It just keeps going. I grew this in mommy's garden one year in the garden bed, and it got so big. I'm also going to plant some more seeds for that to put over there soon. This over here is a mess. So I didn't tie this grape to this trellis because I was waiting to get the trellis that I wanted, which is the kind of lattice trellis that I have my watermelon on. And I want to move this trellis somewhere else. And then this tomato had a tomato cage, was supposed to be just for the tomato. Then somehow the grape and the tomato started coexisting, and I just cut the bad looking parts off and let them be. I do have blooms on the tomatoes, so like, you know, I guess I'm not gonna complain about it. That's what I'm saying. The grape is growing, the tomato's growing. So this is growing super slow. This was that basil that I love that Diva Jones gave me the seeds for. But it's just now starting to kind of grow. I think I need to add some stuff into this soil. And then I have oregano down there as well. Oof. Can y'all see it? Okay, hopefully y'all can see that oregano. So I think this is okay for now. I do need to put some leaves, cover that soil up. I had a nasturtium in there, it died, so I might plant something else there. I have ginger here. I moved a ginger from the corner by the watermelon over here, and then this is another ginger that I had on the porch. And I moved this pepper because it was getting too much sun, and now it is starting to look so much better. It's making blooms again. It is making a pepper again. That's my Carmen pepper. So your peppers will take some heat, but I think When it gets 100 and something degrees, like, that's not cool for anybody. Except for a loofah, a squash, a okra. Not the peppers. So I put a little bit of comfrey or something like that. You know, added a little compost and covered it with leaves, and then I moved it over here to get a little bit of shade. It still gets sun over here too. The strawberries, guys, need some maintenance because they just keep on spreading. You can see, look. This is from this one. So it has already made 1, 2, and it is on its way to making a 3rd one. So I just need to take the time to get my other stack together. And then if you look back here, there is 1, 2, about to make another one too. And I don't want them rooting on the floor or on the ground. Same over here. So needless to say, they're happy and healthy, which is what we want. This actually made the one that's, oh, that one died. There was one here in the middle. Look, it died. But it made this, so I better get this out of here. It made this one and that one, and they're already making their own babies. And then I have more strawberries over here. This stevia, I'm going to get some of this today and dry it when my peppers get out of the dehydrator. See how it's leaning over. It needs to be lightened up some. And it looks like this bees balm is kind of taking over the top. And I heard it's in the mint family, so that makes sense. So I may just let it do that. It might be like a ground cover for the stevia. Hopefully that helps keep my stevia alive. And also my this is a walking onion that I moved from my little container back here. I've got back here culantro, and I just let it do this, which I probably wasn't supposed to let it do all this. So I need to come and clip it. And then I just wanted that borage to die because it was doing too much. So there's weeds in there, and I will fix that soon. I pretty much redid this container. You can see some of the walking onions are starting to come back. I wanted them to spread. I added compost. I added a little bit of rabbit poo. I pulled out the lettuce that was over here. I really didn't like the taste of that lettuce anyway. Lettuce doesn't have that much of nutritional value to me as opposed to like Ethiopian kale or Okinawa spinach or longevity spinach. I'd rather grow those. This is a cutting from Mommy's house of that basil that I love. I'm hoping that it roots in here. I also have some little walking onions. I tried to spread little baby walking onions in here. Can I find the other ones? I don't know where the other ones are, but I put one over here, and hopefully one will pop out right there. This was a parsley that died. I did let some little butterfly babies eat it until it died. I do have this citronella that came back nicely in by the door. I've got a Vicks plant. This is supposed to go in the front yard along with those other 2 roses here and here. And my friend Amani gave me this pothos. I think it's a pothos. Pretty sure it's supposed to be an inside plant. I might move him inside. I'm just happy he's still alive because I'm not as good with these types of plants. So I think that's it. Oh, and I think it's about to rain. The garden will love that. So perfect timing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're happy and healthy. I hope that things are growing well in your garden. I'm doing a lot of work out here, so I'll try to cut the camera on. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.